It's a little disconcerting. You look like you're walking, but
I
nothing's
am walking.
changed.
But you're
I
going
know.
nowhere. You're
Hey,
a
Gordon,
human gerbil.
will you send me that again? I don't know what I hit, but it's gone into the netherworld. That
The
I
email
was,
talking about?
yeah, I just accidentally, I don't know where I threw it, but I threw it somewhere I can't find. Got too much email on my email right now.
Here, is that
Oh,
better?
Jesus.
What was
Below
that?
60s.
He didn't ask for an acid trip. He asked for a road that you're walking on. I think you should
I
find a
want to feel
background
progress.
that's a gerbil wheel, because that's really what you're doing.
Hmm.
Now you're
There you
walking
go.
to your death.
Are you not entertained?
Am I not entertained?
Yeah, isn't that the Coliseum thing? Are you not
That's the
entertained?
Coliseum, yeah.
Is this because you guys downloaded all these virtual backgrounds?
No, this one actually comes with it. Now, I did make this one. That's another one I made. And this one. I've got black sleeves, which it thinks are part of the background. So my sleeves, it's baseball sleeves. So they disappear when I put my arms down.
That's okay.
I don't have any backgrounds on mine. Are you picking this up out of Zoom or are you picking it up out of?
No, no. So where your camera is in Zoom, the little up caret next to that, click on that and click on video settings.
So you can also use video. It doesn't just have to be static photos.
That is true. I don't have any
So,
videos.
all right,
I should.
everyone. Let's see if we can find some moving backgrounds for Chuck. Seems the
For
least we
Don.
could do.
For
I
me,
mean, Don, sorry. Well,
yes, I
for
was gonna
Chuck
say.
too, because he's complaining as much as I am.
Let's see.
Am I?
It felt that
Control
way, or maybe you
backgrounds,
were disappointing me,
avatars.
in which case, thank you.
I was trying, but fuck it now.
Oh,
Is this
come
better?
on.
Video settings. Okay.
Are you still walking, Don?
Yeah.
Oh, so that got rid of the movement. That's
Oh,
probably it.
yeah. The avatar will get rid of that.
Was that what was bothering you, Andrew? That he was jogging back and forth?
It didn't really bother me at all. I was just taunting or something. No, I don't care.
This is the closest I've got to a road.
I like
Okay.
I like the Coliseum one.
Yeah.
I
Do you have
did
a
too.
sword you could wield or a trident?
Hold on.
Mine doesn't have any loaded. It's just they're all empty. Virtual backgrounds,
Yeah.
video filters. It says none. Eyebrows.
You turned on blur. You have blur going like I do, so
Yeah,
that's
blur's the only thing I've got.
hmm.
Nobody needs to
What
see that.
the?
It's a blow up sword. He'll get there in a minute.
Oh, what happened to his face? He looks better. Okay,
Unfortunately,
everyone needs an inflatable sword.
depending on where you hold it, the background thinks that that's not existent either. So it looks like you're holding up nothing.
Yeah, I know. So I have inflatable swords for Battlehawk games. I hand them out to kids.
I thought the judge said you had to stop doing that.
You can touch up your appearance. Do I look much younger now?
Yeah, this is as good as I get.
Who is the blurred one behind you, Gordon?
What's that? It just blurs the background that is
The
existing.
background, yeah.
Yes, but there's a human there.
Oh,
Is there a picture
that's
behind
Lexi.
you?
Lexi's staying with us tonight.
So
Uh,
unblur it and have her say hi.
uh,
He just wants to say, "Go to bed, kid."
Ah,
Oh, wrong kid.
let's see here.
I don't have a Coliseum down. I'm very disappointed.
I'm sorry.
There she is.
Hello.
Hi.
You may
hi.
you may or may not go to bed, kid, as you desire.
That'd be a no. That's Morgan's baby.
Yeah, the only background I have is on my work computer, and it looks like, a condo at the beach or something.
Nice.
Because for all the meetings, I turn that on and I put on the one shirt that I have that makes it okay. She's
How do you
plane
have a
shifting.
bridge? Where are you getting the bridge, Gordon?
That's it.
Where are you
It's it.
getting the bridge?
If you click on background and effects, you're not getting, you might, you know what? I have a membership. I like pay to have Zoom to be able to Zoom. So I probably have options that,
Always holding out on the good shit on me, aren't you?
well,
That's
if you,
okay. I'm just gonna touch up my appearance because I can do that.
no,
I look 5 years
whatever.
younger. Wow,
No.
now you look like you're about to get your hair cut by a radical acid.
Yeah, at my desk I've actually got a green screen behind me, so when I wear this until I'm using a green screen, it's just a
You're a
floating head.
head. Then you're just a head. Aren't you a floating head? Oh, good Lord. Oh, that's a little too much.
I activated the green screen portion, so only the green part does that. So, yeah.
That's funny.
All right, I'll have to be at my desk next time and just use the floating head.
Okay, now I'm a younger, brighter version of myself. I'll just be happy with that.
it just makes you look like you're AI generated. Mike's going to be here in a couple minutes. I don't, would you guys be opposed? It looks like Mike has trouble getting here if we started like at 8:45 rather than
Yeah, we
8:30.
can do that.
I don't, for
Everybody,
me, as long as we
Well, it's
stop at
already
10,
8:48, so
as long as we stop at 10, I'm good. So whenever you want to start,
oh,
that
okay.
that that works for me.
Let's see what Mike says. You can't go to like 10:15. You got stuff going on. Duck.
No, yeah, I have another thing at 10 o'clock.
Right.
so Mike can't make it till 8:45 regularly.
Well, I mean, he's been late the last 3 times, I think, at least.
I think he's just a goofball.
He's
That's
turning off his Alexa.
Yeah.
I think he said he's got church events or something on Wednesdays sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Can we make some decisions and just clue him in, or are we waiting to give him a shot at it?
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, we could start. I was just kind of, everybody was planning something to talk about, so I was just waiting. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Don's not entertaining us, and Chuck hasn't started yet. So
Well, I think the decision has been made. So it's like our choices are harry the groups that are leaving to try to reduce their forces and or steal back some of the treasure, which you don't have a map for, or stay here and deal with this cave, which is where you want us to be, because you got a map for it.
I mean, I have road maps actually. I could come up if you wanted to try to harry.
Well, no, like this
No,
is
I
fine.
vote for the cave.
I do too.
Cave's going to be a lot more interesting than.
Yeah, I want move Balthazar to right here.
Balthazar.
That's Mike's character.
Yeah. So I was trying to do it on the other. So wait a minute. I mean, we're not actually here yet, although I mean, I guess we can be. So
Yeah.
you've agreed to Leeson. You're going to try to um, see what's left of the camp, who's here, and what's going on. So they've all
Yeah.
left. They have taken Nisem, the junior monk, with them. Do you want to keep the wagon and the horses, or some? I think you had one wagon, right, with 2 horses, I believe.
We had one wagon with, yeah, I think two
We have a
Right.
stash, don't we, up in the woods?
Well, we
back
haven't
at the cave,
stashed in a
back
cave,
at our cave.
Yeah, you
but
did, but they're taking the prisoners. They're taking back to Greenest, Leeson and his group. So I mean, having the wagon wouldn't be bad for them, but they can walk too. I guess it's not a big deal.
and apparently they're taking our man at arms with them, so we have no one to watch the horses and take care of them.
Oh, they're taking our man at arms. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, he's actually part of Leoson's group. So, I mean,
Oh.
he's the one who got you guys trying to find him.
Got it.
Are you guys okay with them taking the wagon?
So they're going to take all of our stuff and leave us out here on foot.
Yeah.
You know,
Some good guys they are.
keep in mind, if you do clear this place out, there are horses and wagons in the camp. So
There's that word if.
yeah,
Well,
35 years I've been
if we don't, we won't need the horses and wagons anyway.
True that. We'll be dead. So we're good.
So let them take our cart and wagons, our wagons and horses.
okay. So and then the next question is, how do you want to try to get into the camp? Are you going to do it during the day, at night? No, there's Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Well, I think that at least during the day,
We're
we
going to do
need to
this during the day
we
so
need to
everyone
sneak
can
back
see.
up using the tall grass and
Yeah,
get to this plateau where the guard tower is, so that
yeah.
we can look around and see what's
Are
going
there
on.
guards just outside this cave?
Yeah.
If you stay there a while, you will see that there is one of the drakes and a guard that occasionally pops up to that front. And once in a while, there are going to be people that come out and go into the tents and go back. And Mike, did you read the email? Are you caught up with all the stuff? If you haven't, spend a couple of minutes and do that now, because I kind of summarized and sped up some of the things that happened at the end of last time to get us to where we wouldn't have to spend a lot of time doing role play stuff. So it doesn't really help me with figuring out the game.
I'm on it.
So
Yeah, this,
since we have time and we're watching, do they seem to be on a shift? Does a group of people come out to the tent and either sleep or whatever
how long are you going to spend doing
in
this?
regular intervals? Well, at this point, we're on this plateau. We have the guard tower for that matter, that we could all stay in there and watch to sort of stay out of sight and see what we see. We've seen this guard pop out. We've seen people come out and go to the tent. Then I assume the longer, if we stand around here, the guard changes and the people in the tent go back inside, etc. So it's just an idea of getting numbers and shifts.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you spend, a few hours or four hours maybe doing this, sitting in the guard shack, um, what you're going to find is it looks like people are coming out to the tents just to kind of relax and or sleep.
Yeah.
There doesn't really seem to be, other than the Drake and there's one guard at the entrance to that cave, they seem to be fairly consistent. And in the time you're there, they have not changed out into anybody different so far. Unless you want to go beyond 4 hours, you might see a change.
No, I don't want to go too late because
Are the
we want
hunt-
to finish this up and get caught
Are
up
the
with the other
hunters
wagons
still-
if we can.
Are the hunters still coming out and in to get food? Are they leaving the area?
You have not seen any of the hunters. They're not in sight right now. They could have either left with the caravan or they could be out hunting.
Hey, brother, you want to move down to this plateau with us?
I sure do. Because I like to go along to get along.
So
Okay.
you're fairly certain you can get down into that canyon without
Well, there's a
being,
ladder
yeah, well, I just mean as far as being seen by somebody.
as far as being seen. Yeah.
There are some people staying at these areas. These are the tents that are left, this little nook here,
Okay.
that little peninsula.
I would like
There's not
the
a lot
three
of activity.
combat. I'd like the three combat people to go in and engage the tents, and Balthazar and Sartre to shoot at the guards when they come out of the cave.
Okay.
Now I'm open to hear
Well,
rebuttals.
I was just thinking, is there a way to draw them out north to the north, like, set up a trap and draw them out, or I don't know, further away.
Well, I think if we attack them while some of them might be sleeping,
Was it
at least they
nighttime?
would have.
It's nighttime. It's
Pardon?
nighttime. Or you want
No,
No, but he said they're going into these tents to like rest
Right.
for a while.
Yeah.
They may be catching a cat nap.
it's about noon right now, and
I think
What is that?
that's a horse.
yeah, there's carts and horses in that by that main, well, where the main tent used to be.
They're hanging out in this tent right here.
No, that tent's
That
gone.
tent's gone, but that area has some carts and these horses.
They're hanging out right here. Why can't I?
Right, in this
Yeah,
area.
This area here, these three
these
tents
series of tents are
are
still
still
here.
there, and that's what they're using to rest.
Well, that seems conspicuously easy to go down the ladder and sneak in on them.
One
One can
So
only hope. So I'm gonna go down to the bottom of. I'm gonna go down the ladder and try to be quiet. You can let me know if I need a stealth roll or if I can just get to there quiet enough that nobody's paying attention.
yeah, you don't see anybody or hear anything. Last you saw, there were three uh, mercenary types that were in this tent. That one.
Okay.
No. So I'll step out of the way of the bottom of the ladder to get Llama to come down.
Llama, you go ahead and go first.
You want me to try and be quiet? I'll do my best.
Yes. Stealth down the ladder first. I'm going to be the loudest. That's why I want to go last.
Should I roll a stealth?
No, yeah, don't worry about that.
As long as we try to be quiet, we're okay.
I tried.
Okay. Balthazar, are you ready to attack anyone coming out of the cave?
I'll shoot anybody. I don't care.
Sartre, I don't know if you want to support the tent from up here or the cave entrance.
Where am I safest?
Well,
I
you're going to
guess,
stay up
behind
here.
Llama.
No,
No, no,
you're
no.
on a
That's-
plateau.
If you stay
Yeah.
up here and just cast spells down at either this area or this area, that's what
Well,
we're
from where I
wanting to do.
am, I should be able to cast wherever I need to.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
have
try.
an eagle eye view.
We're gonna try and
Yeah.
kill these guys, and then there's gonna be bad guys running out of here, out of the cave.
Right.
Slowing
Right.
the bad guys coming out of the
Okay.
cave would be
Well,
helpful.
do you think you can slaughter the guys in the tent pretty handily? If so,
Yes, we do.
All right. I will be ready to cast some kind of mayhem on people running out of the cave.
Okay.
Archer, all of your spells currently are maximum 50 feet, like your fire and grease and all that. So you do not have the range right now.
What if he comes up and is just right above the cave? How high is the cliff?
If he stands right here, yeah.
Yeah, he could stand over the cliff and reach it. I think it's
Okay.
20
But
feet.
my brother told me to go down there.
Well, nope, that's perfect right there.
Don't kick any rocks over the edge
Uh,
unless they're really big.
And if they
Okay.
start coming up towards you, run for this edge and then get on this plateau.
Run towards me.
Yeah, run towards Balthazar.
okay.
But we're gonna go ahead and sneak up on this tent.
Real quick, there is one change I made that I wanted to talk about. If you
I'm
click
supposed
on
to
your
help with the tent until people come out, and then I'm switched to the people coming out of the cave, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So before we kick off the shenanigans, I want to cast grease at the cave entrance.
Ooh, cool.
And by that, I mean I want to have a cast for the play Grease.
Wow.
Don, would you like to audition?
No, I wouldn't.
You could be well, are you
Yeah,
sure?
can I be Sandy?
I want to be Sandy.
Sure.
I get to wear the dress.
Okay, you can be Sandy.
I thought you were more of a John Travolta type.
Man, all
Okay,
about a good dress.
So on your, I just made Llama where I could show you guys. See on the shared map,
Mm-hmm.
I added combat last time. Now I've got the hidden. So hidden rolls are going to be rolls. Like if I ask you to roll a hidden roll, you can make these rolls and you won't see the results. They only go to the tag or the GM.
Okay.
Under body check.
Nope, it's under hidden. It's its own. It's its
Oh,
own.
okay, you go to hidden. Okay.
So we won't know
gives you-
how well we did. It just
gives
Oh,
you a
I
different
see
tree.
it. That's new.
Yeah, right. So there's control, knowledge, physique, and then there's combat and hidden. Combat is
Okay.
separated out
Put a
just so
hidden
like
grease trap by the cave entrance.
you, if you want to cast a grease trap on the cave entrance, you can do that. Yes.
Okay. Uh, what
Uh,
do I need to
I don't
put
think you have to
down?
roll anything for that because it's just going to be there.
Yeah.
you can well
I
use
mean, do I need to put down a square or something?
yeah. I'll do that. You do a roll. Go into combat. Is it in combat? I think. Oh, this is her stuff. Let me look at yours. Uh, Go into your control drop down menu and roll a grease. That way I'll have a
Okay.
comparison if anybody does hit it where they can
Okay.
they'll have a hardness level to react to. And I can draw a little rectangle.
You do look very armless, Don.
All right. So nobody knows anything. There's no reaction so far that anybody's seeing. So you guys can keep going, doing what you want to do.
I'm gonna try to stealth up to this tent, which currently is 40 feet.
Yeah, give me a stealth roll.
Stealth roll. Let's see. Oh, stop it. There's an ominous rolling behind the screen. The screen to this tent.
Oh,
So
does
that's one of my
does
hidden.
Chuck not see it? Just you?
I made
Chuck
that roll.
should see
Yeah,
it.
so. No, this is just going to GMs. So the only thing you guys are going to
Oh.
see to know that I made a roll is that there's an ominous rolling sound like a GM screen.
Okay.
It's a cute little thing.
Oh,
Okay.
that's what mine says when I roll the stealth roll. I don't get to know what it says.
Right. So you don't see anything, but I do. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna try to move up to here, not directly in the doorway of the tent, next to it or whatever.
Doorway is right on the opposite side of where you're at right now. A little black triangle right
Ah,
there.
okay. So I'm gonna move up to here and attempt to do it stealthily and then listen.
Okay. You can hear some.
Mama, I wait for you to kind of join me so you're not so far away.
Are we in initiative or?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
No, there's no initiative.
Yeah, right
You can
there. Okay.
Ming, you hear just banter a couple people. Sounds like they're maybe playing a card game.
I'm
Talking.
gonna wave the others forward.
Llama's gonna get enraged.
Do you want us to go through the door and then you'll come in the back?
Well, the door is here.
I know. We can go around to the front door and go in that way. And then you can use a knife or, well, you don't have a knife.
Now I have a broadsword, so I'll
Why
probably be
don't-
going through the front door.
Why don't you and I go through the front door? Llama, as soon as you hear combat, use your blade or axe or whatever to cut a way through the back and come in.
Sounds good. Hurry. I'm ready. Let's get blood.
How many people do I hear talking?
You saw three people go in there. And
Yes,
you're
but
three
how
different
many
voices.
do? Okay, I hear 3 people.
I think you and I should go in the front and Llama can come in the back.
And nothing's changed?
Nope. They do not seem to have heard anything.
Did we listen at the other tents to make sure nobody's using one of the other ones for sleeping, not gaming?
You can, yep. You haven't seen anybody else enter or exit any of those other tents, but you can certainly check them, make sure.
I'll peek in this one and this one and this one. Going all the way around the outside, staying away from being visible from this door. And I'll
Okay.
leave this one alone.
They are empty. There's they're like simple barracks, cots and
Ming, you want to go
I sort of make sure
first or
that
second?
I'm going to try to stealth around to here, and that's 10 movement out of 40. And you said we can draw weapons while we move, right?
Yeah, sure. You guys aren't in combat right now anyway. Yeah, but I guess we can start that up here. Let's see.
Well, at this point, as I move around, stealth around the tent, do I need to make another stealth roll?
No, I'm going to use the one that you made before.
Okay. I'm going to draw my broadsword. And then once I know that Mub is ready,
I'm ready.
I'm going to jump in and start hacking people.
And I'm jumping in as soon as he does.
Hang on, let me get my. So Ming is one. Mub is one. Sutra, two. Balthazar. Two. Okay, you have surprise, so you get a
I'm going to step in
okay.
to the tent.
Yep.
Now, this
There.
tent's actually what, 20 feet in diameter or
This one is probably 15. Looks like it's
15
big
feet in
enough
diameter?
yeah,
Okay.
and your icons are too big right now, but I'm not
Yeah.
going to mess around with shrinking them. So wait,
Right.
1, 2, 3. So there's 3 guys.
Yeah. If
This,
you draw like a 15 foot diameter circle here, we'll just move and
yeah,
pretend that's the tent.
yeah. Let me do that. That sounds like a good idea. Ellipse. Uh, can you
Yeah.
move these after
Yeah.
you just got to click on, there we go. Okay.
If you, yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
So I come bursting in the front door of the tent.
Hang on, let me change this layer before it's.
Okay.
There we
Oh,
go.
okay. Put on the map layer.
Yep, I did.
Oh, we don't see it now though.
Oh, shit. That's what I need, the new layer that they've created, the 4 layer, but I don't know how to use that, so I guess I will have to. Oh, I can put it. I didn't put it on the map layer. I put it on the GM layer. So let me
You
put it
put
on
on
the map.
GM layer. Okay.
Yeah. Change layer map. There we go.
There you go.
Okay,
So
so
these
go
guys are
ahead.
sitting around a table playing cards.
Yep.
Okay. When I move in, the first thing I'm gonna do is move to one side because I know someone's coming in right behind me.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna attack the first one I see.
Okay, and you guys are you're at. I really thought about how I want to do this kind of surprise. We'll say you're at +2 on your roll.
Okay.
I'm out of 2. Okay.
Yeah. Let me get back to here.
So combat,
Raiders.
broadsword plus burst
Yeah. When I come in the tent, I see you attacking this guy. So I'm going to move and attack this guy.
+2. Ooh, 12 to
Okay.
hit and a 6 outcome, so that's full damage.
All right, you got him. He stood up and tried to hit you with a fist, but was not successful. So that is probably going to be. He's got. You did the full thing, so you got 14
That's
points.
14 points. Yeah.
That's how many points he has. So you knocked him up.
Hurry up, llama.
Okay, Mob, did you roll yet, or did I miss you?
Nope, I was waiting.
You can. Not bad. He's going to do the same thing. He does not have a weapon out. Ooh.
Ow.
All right, so he's a little quicker than the other guy.
Half
Yeah.
damage.
Half damage, so he does 2 points of damage to you.
And my armor takes away 4. So,
Yep.
or 5 actually. So, okay.
He bounces off of your breastplate or whatever you think. You got a breastplate, right?
That's okay. He's using a fist, so that makes sense.
Yep.
Dong.
Okay, and this other guy, I'm going to say, is still under surprise, so he is not going to do anything this time.
Right.
Sartre, there is nobody coming out of the cave, but Balthazar, you too.
Well, I have a chance compared to that 15-foot diameter. That grease area looks kind of small.
Well, the grease is actually supposed to
10
be
by
10 by
10.
10. And
It's
these
10 by 10. Yeah.
It's actually 4 times the size is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bigger than it should be. And let me fix that. It's
Our
actually,
icons are not to scale for this map, is what the problem is. So,
yeah, I didn't
no,
before I
it's like it's good.
These are
icons.
10 foot squares, not 5 foot squares.
I should
Yeah,
have kept my mouth shut.
Once
Yep.
we get into the cave, it'll be well. I mean, you're big enough to pretty much cover the entrance. It doesn't really matter.
Oh,
That
okay.
free spell is fine. It's big enough.
Well, wait, if that's 10 square feet, then look at that tent they're in.
Well, it's I put a
Ignore the
5
tent.
square,
The tent's
yeah,
different.
the
Oh,
different
it's a
scales on the map
different dimension.
because I didn't
Yes.
shrink the icons down, so it's trying to reflect more what's actually going on
I'm
inside.
just giving you crap. That's fine.
Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? Is everybody? Balthazar, are you going to do anything? You're just waiting on
I'm
guard?
waiting. If someone comes out of that tent that isn't one of my friends, then I'm shooting them. So right now I've got the bow trained on the tent, but I keep casually looking back at the cave entrance in case I see someone there.
Okay. You have not seen anybody in either location.
I'm just gonna hold until something changes.
Yeah. Lama, you kind of got skipped. Are you going to go into the tent now or are
Yeah,
you?
Gordon, do you want to sort? If you click on that sort button so the llama's with us.
Oh, here, I'll just move it up. Go.
Okay.
Oh,
You're muted.
If you're talking.
I had said I was gonna make a vertical slice between the tent supports back there so I could walk through.
Okay, so
Same
that'll
time they
take
walked in.
that.
So it's
So
just
you can step in next round, which is now. So you guys are all ready to go again. So there's
What-
two
Yeah,
guys
llama,
left.
go ahead and step in so
The
we're flanking.
blue dot
Yeah,
on
so
me.
they're what's that?
What's the blue dot on me?
I don't
Uh,
see a move your guy.
I do.
Maybe it's just in the background or
I
something.
see a blue
Oh, I
dot.
see a blue
Well,
dot now.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay.
See
Well, I'm not.
spots.
I'm gonna shuffle, sort of tactically go forward and attack this cultist.
Oh, I know what it is. It's a
This
thing
one.
where you can turn it around. See?
one of those little drawers.
Oh, if you highlight him,
Yeah, it's just a blue
there's a
dot
blue dot where, yeah.
when you're highlighted. Yeah. It's
Oh, okay.
things are so small here. Let me
It's a handle. It's a different, they've
Oh,
updated
okay.
it so you can see it easier because it used to be really hard to find.
Yeah, I get it. It's all good.
there we go. Make it a little easier to see. All right, who's going first? Did somebody go yet?
Well, Ming,
I'm in the process of picking the stuff here. So
Would I have a mod if I'm just gonna go in with my scimitar raging? Was there a mod to that anymore? Because we're not flanking. Like I have flanking.
Flanking is
Well,
a
Is that
negative
helping?
onto them. And
It's a negative for them. It's
Yeah.
not a plus.
right, it doesn't change anything on your character.
Okay.
So you're going to be, if you click on yours and do combat, rage is in there,
I
strength
did.
is in there. You can just pick anything you
I
want, and
did.
all those bonuses are embedded into the macro.
We were using the mod before. I just didn't remember.
That well, and
I
and
guess we're not
I'll
doing.
add that mod when I counter. Which one are you attacking? The mub one or the Ming one?
I don't. One's gone already. So I'll,
Yeah, to your well, you want to do the one on
to my
next to
right, the left
so
of the left of me, between Mub and I.
Yeah,
okay.
this one.
He's drawn his scimitar. Oh, that's a minus -2. Doesn't matter anyway. You got a 17.
I
All
got a
right.
17, so
Yes, and your outcome is 4, so that is full damage, which you just rammed your sword right through him. Yeah, he's down.
Bye bye. At least they're not yelling so far.
And I already rolled. It's in the chat.
Okay. You got a
yeah, Ming
50
rolled a 15.
combat. He is also at a minus. All right. So he's also got the same. Well, you guys made quick work of them. 12 seconds. They're down.
And
Okay.
Llama has already told us these other three tents or these other couple of tents are empty.
I come out the tent and I'm
Yeah,
actually
check the one in front of
up
them.
here and I waved to Balthazar.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. It's all good.
You're waving with all your fingers, right?
yeah.
Okay. Just checking it. Not like you usually wave at me with one finger.
Yeah, there hasn't been any other activity out.
Okay.
No reactions.
Go ahead and go in these other tents. Is there anyone in those other tents?
They're all empty right now.
Feel like we
Okay.
should chart these all the ones down to the left, those 6, are they empty or are they there?
Those are all gone.
They're gone. Okay.
Yeah. It was only those 3 tents left
And
in the camp.
you said this big one right here is gone.
Yep.
That's gone, but there's a cart there.
What about these over here? Gone.
Those are
Gone.
gone.
And I'll move and take cover behind the cart
Okay.
to try to stay hidden.
Is there 1 cart, 2 carts?
I think there was 2, I said. 2 carts.
Okay.
And we'll say 2
I'll
carts.
take cover behind a different cart. Llama, you can join either Ming or I. I think each cart will hide 2 of us.
I'm afraid these horses are going to react.
Well, yeah, but that's something to worry about later.
Yeah, they're definitely nickering a little bit, but you guys can all see into that cave entrance now, and there is no lights, no artificial light, and there doesn't appear to be anybody in the entrance right now.
So do you want to scope this cave, see if
No, I want to provoke them to come out. I'd rather make some noise and have them come out.
But then they're all going to come out. If we go in, we could maybe take them out one at a time. Like kick the guard out in the beginning and then people deeper in.
maybe
Is that
take
what we
the
want to
guard,
do?
maybe
I don't
take maybe take the guard out with no noise
Yeah.
so that we maintain the possibility of surprise.
Okay.
Plus we'll get to see if when the guard comes out to the front of the cave that there's suddenly artificial light, like he's carrying a torch or a lantern or something.
Well,
Because
and Balthazar is there to take them right out too.
I can't see in the dark.
And eventually go in there. Do you want us down there behind you?
Yes, I want you guys down here now.
Okay.
I was gonna wave to you and say,
There's
you know,
another.
make
Another
sure you
ladder.
get my brother.
There's another ladder over here.
Trey, come on.
You guys can
What?
actually, you can see into the cavern. It's fairly well lit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, There's some boulders on both sides. It's a worn path wandering
Hey,
in, and
brother, if you look over at the carts, you see me doing this.
yeah, he's got.
Yeah.
Yeah, come down back behind these guys with me.
Well, that'll take me a little while to get down there. Didn't I thought you wanted me at the top of the cave to
I thought they were going to come out. They
They didn't
didn't,
come
so
out,
we're going to
so
go in.
they
Is
might
this
well,
like
maybe he's
still.
right. Maybe he's right to stay up there because they are
Okay.
eventually going to come out.
Okay.
is this like Lorna Doom? You're
No,
going to
stay
have the
there. Stay
test
there,
of
brother. You're
flesh.
fine.
You want him to step off and die horribly on the rocks below?
That's my brother for you.
That's cool.
You can slide down on your butt. Get down there in 5 seconds.
Oh, great. I feel like I'm in grade school. I've got everyone trying to cheer me on to do something stupid.
That's our job.
Stay there, brother.
You
So
guys are
now,
up. What are you
in the
doing?
time it took Balthazar to get down here, do we see any change of light in the cave? Like, is the cycle of the guard coming closer to the front?
No, you're starting to suspect, rightly so, that whoever was guarding that entrance is aware of you guys and has gone back. Because there's nobody there right now, and there has been always been somebody there in the whole time that you've been here.
So from the silent killing in the tent to moving up beside the carts, that we've been noticed.
Somewhere between you guys looking at this place for 4 hours, going down the ladder, taking out the guys in the tent. Yes, you're suspecting that somebody noticed.
Okay.
Guy
That
only has one job, so
guard noticed.
Well, true.
And keep in mind there are guard drakes also in this area, and there was a
Mm.
guard drake with this
Yeah, and they can smell.
dragon claw.
Wait, flying kind of drakes?
Nope,
Yes.
no, these
Maybe
they
I
don't.
need to hide behind llama.
you don't want to hide behind llama, I bet. It's gonna get bloody.
I'm wearing a smock.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's all the movement I have for one turn.
We're not in initiative, right? We're just kind of.
Oh, right.
No, we're just positioning, but that's all I have for one turn, so everybody else can go.
I took a turn and a half, so
Yeah, it's all
If
good.
anyone can lure him out, I can ignite that grease with a nice flame spell.
That's my 40.
mom already went.
Yeah, actually, I was wrong, Sartre, with the perspective of that cave entrance. It is
Yeah.
not big enough because you're doing 10 by 10, right? That's the size that you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
get the majority
Well,
of the entrance. The
then
edges
moving
will
back a
be.
couple moves while I was waiting, could I have thrown another grease spell?
You can, and we'll say that you plan on that given the size of the entrance. So you
Do you
kind of,
need me to roll for that or
yeah, yes.
okay?
One. Grease.
So this would be a different value than the one I already rolled.
All right. Let me, how do I do that? There. No. Okay, what'd you roll? 8.
Oh, 8, outcome 2, failure 5. And the previous one, where'd it go? Have to scroll up a bit. Uh, previous one was Grease 7, outcome 6, failure 6. So 866 and 825.
Okay, got it. Well, what the hell happened? Oh, there we go. Okay, are you guys going to move in or are you staying at the entrance? There's nobody visible You can get right up the entrance and you're not seeing anybody up there.
Well, I'll move to here and then to here. Add the shiny slick spot. Because Sartre left a wet spot on the cave floor.
I'm gonna wait here until someone waves me over.
All right, guys, let me know if I need to wave away the grease traps.
Yeah, I'm thinking nobody's gonna come out. If the guy knows we're here,
That's
he's
why would they?
he's not coming out. And just but wait for everybody to form up. And then once we're ready to go in, we'll need the grease removed.
We have any like spells where we could smoke them out?
I could turn that grease into a flaming fire.
That's outside, right?
That's
Yeah.
outside, yeah. If my
Well,
brother came
yeah,
down, he
unless I
might be able
come
to throw a
down and cast it.
fire spell into the cave.
Right. So at this point, maybe I should come down and join the group.
I mean, they've got two
Yes.
choices. We go in and they've got a defensible position, or we smoke them out. Seems like if we
So
could, I
Gordon,
don't,
if we're not in initiative, can I just place myself down there?
Yep, you can.
we don't know anything about how deep that cave system is at all, though, or whether
No,
there's
we
a
don't.
exit or anything.
Okay.
No, Leosin had no knowledge about what goes on in that cave. It was very limited access, even to the group of cultists. Very few went in there.
So I think Sartre should throw a fireball down into the cave.
Happily.
I'd be one way to get their attention.
Okay. So
They
I'm
know
gonna leave
we're
the
here. We might
grease.
as well do it.
I'll leave the grease in place just because
Okay,
I
but
can
as soon as you throw the spell, get away from this, like arrows coming out of.
gotcha. Okay. Maybe I should go back to where I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna put all
I'm just wondering if I need to do I need to cut down the angle and be in front of the cave to do the fireball? I think that was my concern.
You get far down in there, you probably have to be in front of it, but then you can take your.
Yeah. Okay, so
That's
go.
what
Yeah,
I
go
was
right there. Just
thinking.
shoot it, and then duck down south.
Okay. Gordon, where would I find that? It's not under control.
Hang on a second. I'm setting up this map. I had moved all of you guys to this new map. Balthazar, I realized that you and Sartre are kind of a little farther away, but
Oh, here we go.
at the edge of the map. Did you find it, Andrew?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Should I fire? Are you ready for?
Okay,
Yep,
I see
I
nothing.
see myself in the middle of a big, old, huge map,
I see
but I don't see
nothing.
anything.
Okay. Let me turn on.
Yeah, I know where my icon is, but I don't see my icon. There we go.
Oh, no, I can see it.
That enough to get you in?
Yep. In the entrance. Yep.
Are we ready for fire in the hole?
Yeah, and I think you can shoot down into this area.
All right,
You got a
Gordon,
target.
are we to go? All right, here we go.
Wow.
Fire in the
Wait.
hole.
So you're trying to do like a fireball, essentially. You're going to try to run it through that whole area?
I'm just trying to run it into the mouth of the cave for whatever it's worth. And if it happens to ignite those grease traps, then so be it. Wait, how did I end up there? I was in front of the mouth.
Yeah, you are.
Well,
I can't pull you away because of the edge of the map. So
Okay,
right.
so
your range is 50 feet with
assume, Gordon, I'm
fireball
shooting
right now?
straight into the cave,
Okay,
into the mouth.
you've only got 50 feet though, so you can get in, like, see that on the map? That's about how
Yeah.
far you can get in.
Just shoot it to there, and that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, whatever is for. I mean, I can't break the laws of physics, so
Well, if you want to light the grease, then you need to probably focus on the grease.
Yeah,
no.
but
Don't-
I'm
don't
just saying
light
if the
the
grease
thing.
happens
Yeah.
to catch, then it.
I'll be
Don't
right
light the
back,
grease.
guys.
Don't
I
like the
asked
grease.
my brother not to light the grease.
Oh,
I see.
okay.
Mike will be right back.
So can I wave the grease and shoot the fireball in one turn?
I mean, we're
Because
not.
Well, you can leave
waving
the
it is,
grease there, just don't hit it with a fireball.
well, I'm not deliberately trying to hit it. I'm aiming for 50 feet in, straight into the
Okay,
mouth.
yes, I'm killing them.
Okay, well, my roll is on screen.
Yep. And I mean, there's really nothing to hit in that area. So you threw a bunch of fire in there. It's all stone. It's not going to really light anything. If you're not trying to light the grease, it's not going to light. So, I mean,
Gonna
you're
be
Did
going to
it give us a better view in there for that brief glimmer?
light.
but it clears the entrance.
I've got lights in pretty far. Let me, I can put another
Yeah,
one.
but this would have been a light, not just a torch.
You're basically asking if we saw anything move, run, or fall down.
Right. Because now it's not a dim light, it's a light.
Is the light dim on what you guys have? Let me,
No,
look
I
at my,
can see it. But if there was anyone hidden like 50 feet in and there was an explosion, maybe they fell down or they caught on fire and they're waving their arms now. They're not
Oh, that
using
would be
stealth
nice.
anymore.
it didn't really go in far enough because the back of this is like 90
Right,
feet.
right. There was what I meant was there is no one hidden in this area.
No, that whole front area has been cleared as far as you can tell. You're
Yeah,
not.
Right.
Presumably it would have illuminated the whole area for that 50 feet.
I mean, there are some like stalagmites and stuff that these these things that you might not be able to see behind, but you didn't. There
okay.
was no reaction, no screams of fear, or people lighting on
Brother,
fire. Way.
Any salacious graffiti?
brother, count to 10 and then follow me.
There might
Oh
be. There's
boy.
wolves down here, so they're probably doing something like that. Maybe blood dragons written on the walls, that kind of thing.
Okay, well, I mean, like pictographs of blood dragons or just let's not belabor it. Okay, I'm gonna follow Mub against my better judgment.
I moved to there.
Can I move since I just cast Fireball?
Well, it
Yeah,
was after you cast fireball. Then I said,
yeah,
you
we're
know,
not really in any kind of initiative where you
count
guys
to
have.
6 and then follow me.
Gotcha.
Llama,
Okay.
you want to come in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move in and take cover behind this pile of rocks.
Okay, so let me. There is, I don't know if you can see, there is somebody that is going to shoot at Mub as you're standing
Probably
there.
Mub. Yeah, brother, get up here behind Llama.
Okay.
Get your smock out.
As you're moving in, an archer kind of moves out and shoots at you. Ah, crap! Did I not? I don't change. Shoots. All right.
Now I still use my combat just to deflect it, right? Or do I not?
It is a dodge, so yeah, there
All
is.
right.
If you look in,
Physique dodge, yeah.
yep, there is a separate dodge that you can use for that, which is yep. Oh,
Ooh.
Maybe not.
You can try to dodge is what he
good.
meant. Yeah.
Oh, he almost missed me, but I jumped in front of it.
Yeah. You were like, oh shit. An arrow came right at you. But the outcome is 6 die or 6 damage.
Right.
I
What did
take
you
one.
you take 1 point of damage. So it kind of clips you in the shoulder.
Merely a
Remind me
flesh
where you're
wound.
getting your defense. You're adding your damage resistance, your natural armor, and
My
your
damage resistance is DR5.
All right.
and then you add your armor onto that.
My armor is part of that.
Yeah. The armor is damage resistance, and then there is a separate category called damage resistance that adds to that, which is kind of a natural conglomeration of characters.
Okay, I'm confused. Oh, see, DR4. So for llama up at the top, it's CR59, SP17, DR4. So damage
Yeah,
resistance.
so you've got DR4 total.
And then
Yeah.
at the bottom, that's because you added the
Um,
for damage resistance,
Gordon, I cannot edit my 18.
active armor.
You're 18. What do you mean?
My health. When I click on my icon, I got the gear, I got the icons, but if I click on the 18, I can't edit it.
Hang on, I probably don't have it. I changed everything and probably didn't add you. Oh no, you're on there. Huh. Um,
Let me refresh and see what happens.
17. Let me try to save it and see if that. So yeah, I changed it. Try it again. They'll see if you can change it. You should be able to. Or maybe I don't have 17. See. Oh, I didn't have edit on your player permissions. There we go.
Okay.
You're trying to do it on the green circle, right?
I was trying to do it on the green circle.
Okay, yep. Yeah, I probably don't have that on all these. Yeah.
Yeah, it gives it to me now. Okay. And I'm at 17.
Okay, I think I got everybody changed now. All right, you guys, your turn. That archer just stepped in, shot, and then hid back behind the wall again. There's not really
Duck
she's
back.
cover. There's not really any clear shot for you guys right now.
All right. I don't know how to do that fancy nonsense. So that said it was 5.
I don't know why this thing was supposed to have all this.
But stop and right click a couple times. You'll see a little circle.
Yeah, I've tried that before. It motor skills, and I have.
Okay.
I mean, seriously.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move to here. Oh, let me fix that so that I have this rock cover.
You're going to be sharing that rock in a second. I'm going to go around you and go after that archer.
Okay. Well, yeah, and I want to go after the archer too, but right now there's not much to hit.
Right.
So
I'll go after the other guy then.
I want to make sure that I'm safe where I am, and then can attack the archer when he or she presents themselves.
Are
You're
we,
the first at the buffet, so you choose.
are we still moving at will, or have we started going just round robin?
You guys are pretty much moving at will right now. Yep.
No,
I
you're gonna go
warned you,
there?
Balthazar, there's an archer down that way, so be careful.
I will now.
Way.
If you want to come up here by me, I can move. Or
That's fine. I was going to go around and get the archer, but you chose him first. That's fine. I'll get the other guy. I was just tired of him pegging my friends with arrows.
I got
Cowardly
you.
way. I don't like archers. But you
No
got him.
offense.
You'll take
No
Well, my
offense,
job, Oliver.
Balthazar. No offense, Balthazar.
No, not that. Not yeah. My team.
She doesn't like enemy archers.
I don't care for much either.
But I'll try and come around the other side because I haven't seen anything
Yeah.
else yet.
Yeah. So where did Mub point that there's a archer somewhere?
Down in this black.
This direction.
Because I'm kind of leaning around the corner with the bow peeking around the corner, but I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, there's a big rock in the way.
Yeah.
I just knew it was down this direction. I didn't really,
Kind of funny doing it like this is kind of creepy. Like you're getting less information from everybody taking a turn and getting information. So it's kind of like you really are blindly just taking guesses and going for it.
Yep.
Yeah. So I will say can all of you kind of see that odd, weird green area?
Yes.
Yep.
appears to be a fungus farm. There's these broad steps going down on the right side.
Yep.
You don't see any creatures there right now. It's all empty. This whole area here is not.
The llama
Wait,
still
is
hasn't seen an
it?
archer?
Why can't I see anything in this black square? What is this black square?
Oh, I blocked it so that you couldn't see anything because I realized the other map was showing things that I didn't want you guys to see. Let me get rid of it now.
Ah,
Because you were for some
I was
reason
here.
I
When
thought
I've gone
Fog of War
here,
was on this thing, but Fog of War wasn't working. It was not doing what it was supposed to do. So, but we'll take that.
do half-orcs have a better sense of smell? Being kind of more.
They could possibly. You don't have that.
I was wondering if my aunt had that.
don't believe him, Jennifer. You smell.
You've been around Mub too long. Your sense of smell is ruined.
Huh? All right, are we going down or
Yeah.
into the kill
So there, this little area was. You'd had no idea this little pathway was there until you guys got where you're at, Mub and Llama.
Right.
But you now see there is definitely a pathway snaking back into the area to the south.
Which is probably where we want to go.
and be killed in our narrow little passageways where we can't do but go in one at a time and get locked.
That's the whole point.
So send Armor Boy down there.
Who?
Mub,
Me.
the one with 5 DR.
Oh, okay, yeah, 5 beats 4.
Let's see.
Okay. Mink, check out that fungus farm real quick. Make sure there's no other ways in or out of there.
Is it psilocybin?
Oh Lord.
Well,
It's a whole adventure in itself going down into a fungus farm. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'll
just
move
look
to the-
around and see if it's capable of solid.
I'll move to this edge. Does it appear that there are are there any go through paths, or is this just a dead end with fungus in it?
Give me give me a notice check.
Okay, is that
Let's go into turn order too, guys, so we can keep track of
Okay.
everything. I'll just keep it the way it is. So Ming, you're up, and I need a notice check from you. There are 2 paths running through the whole middle of it. Looks to have all heights of fungus from shorts to 4 or 5 feet tall. There's
Right.
also a big group of them on the right side. So a path goes through there, and then another path goes through on the left side against the wall.
What eats fungus?
so there's a path
People.
there's a path here
Mushrooms. They're mushrooms.
and
Yeah,
there's
they're-
a path here.
Right. Yep.
Okay. Do any of the mushrooms have white dots on the top of them? I'm asking for a friend.
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you, friend.
No white dots.
Oh, well,
No joy-
pretty
no
they're
joy,
not fire
Sartre.
retardants.
You could burn them.
Ming, do you want to take up the rear just in case we're attacked from behind?
I can, but that depends on how confident you are of going down this and killing everybody.
Me and Llama are very confident.
Okay, I'll stay here then.
No,
You're-
I mean, follow us. We're going to go down this way. We just want you at the end in
Okay.
case we're attacked from behind. If we get somewhere where it opens up, please come join the fray.
Yeah, I'll tell you that there are 2 paths through the fungi forest.
Okay.
Does fungus need to be napalmed?
Not yet.
I don't necessarily think the fungus is dangerous, although it does probably represent food.
Well, I like
But-
my food cooked.
I'm guessing that you can follow Mub and Llama down that path, and I'll fall in behind you and take up the rear, is what Mub is alluding to.
Okay.
Yeah, because you and I can shoot from the middle of the party either direction.
Okay. Gordon, I'm at the edge of that darkness. Is it just dark there?
Yes, there is no light in the area where you're at.
We have,
Brother, can you cast light spell so I can see?
And I don't know that I have light.
Cast.
Yeah, you do.
You had it last game.
You
Oh.
had it last time.
Well, I've been eating mushrooms, so
Not
I
those kind
don't
of mushrooms, damn it.
see where I find light. I don't see
Gordon,
it.
I've got 60-foot great sight. Is that on me?
Do you,
Yeah,
you see past me?
I do not see past you. I was going to say I can lead.
hang on a second. Let me set
Can't
this
get
up.
light, but
Yeah, we'll still
Sounds
need
like-
light because already can't see in the dark. I think
Yeah.
you're the exception. So you can lead because you can see better, but we're still going to need some sort of light
I don't
source.
see I see that I have it, but I don't see where to roll it. Or do I not need to
You don't
roll
have
it?
to.
It
You
shouldn't
don't
be a
have to
roll.
roll it. No, it's just
All
a
right.
light.
I cast light.
Yeah.
Don't wave back to Mike.
I was waving back.
waving back to you again.
Your light is a 20-foot radius.
Okay, now it's getting late, kid.
So can I cast light on, say,
A
one
coin.
of Mub's or Llama's weapons?
You can do that. I don't know if I'd want to fight with a weapon that was
Don't know
gonna-
that
Cast
that'd
it,
be
cast
helpful.
it on a coin,
Do
and I'll carry it.
Mub's belt buckle.
I'd rather have it on a coin where I can throw it in the room and light up an area,
All right.
And not be a glowing target.
I
and
cast
not be a
light on
glowing
this
target.
wooden nickel
Lead with your
and
groin.
pass it to Mub.
Yeah, put it on his codpiece and he can just walk through there, leading with his
I cast light on Mub's.
pubic area.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I cast light on this wooden nickel and pass it to Mub.
All right. I got a problem. For some reason, this lighting is not working. Let's see. I reveal the real area. Huh. Yeah, Llama, you should be able to see down there. I don't know why it's not.
Maybe your fog of war is working.
Oh, here, there's a line across here that is probably blocking the lights.
Dynamic
Yeah.
lighting.
Yeah.
Is there a door that we can't see yet?
No, there's not. I don't know why this is here, but let me see if I can click on. Should be able
Go
to
to the
just.
dynamic lighting
Yeah.
layer.
Yeah, I'm on the layer, but it's not letting me click on it. I should be able to just click and move on it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I had the wrong thing. There we go.
Okay.
Ta-da.
You can see more than you should because they have dynamic lighting set up, but they don't have it set up properly. So
No.
Yeah, so you can't
Very
see
far back, and
20 feet in front of your face, but over here 50 feet away behind two rocks and you can see the chick. Okay.
great.
Typical tagger.
Uh, I don't even know. Oh, there we go. There. That's
Oh,
a
the
little-
shaded area is new.
Ooh, that's cool. Is that gray vision? No, it's
Well,
not.
you should see longer, but I think this torch maybe is the little light source that we set up is.
Yeah.
I can see now when I move. Oh, well, you just showed something. I don't know. I don't think it's me.
I'm still on the.
Go ahead and step right in front of me to see if you can see farther.
I've done that. Yeah, I guess I can. No. It's Gordon, things Gordon's doing, not me. You.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyway, you guys, the surprise is out, I guess, because you can see what's going on. But yeah, there's a couple guys down there waiting for you.
I'm gonna charge them.
Yeah, they're standing there and saying, "Lead on," or come get me."
So I'll give them a
Come at me,
shot
bro.
at me when as I charge. I mean, I'm sure they're ready to take a shot.
Yeah. I don't remember. Did you have a charge thing where you get special? I don't think you do. Look.
That is really hard to do.
Bluff, disarm, trip, fast flanking, strength. No, nothing necessarily about charge.
That would be. I wonder if I made that. Let me look. I think I might have made that a free one that anybody could do.
Hmm.
Charge. Yeah, charge your pounce in a straight, unobstructed line from at least 10 feet, no more than one move action away to gain a +1 mod. But you're not in a straight straight line.
It's not a straight line, so I'm just trying to close as fast as I can.
Yep, gotcha.
So it won't be a charge, but
no bonuses or anything, but yeah, you can definitely get to there. You will be flanked because there's one on each side of you, so you're going to be at -1. And they will both attack with you.
okay, so I do a combat with a -1.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
I thought the mod for being flanked
Yeah, I
was
thought it was-
only on your defense.
Right. Isn't that backwards? Because
Well, no, I'm being defensive though, because they're flanking me. I'm not flanking them.
Right.
oh, so you get a negative on your defense.
So I get a
because they-
-1 on mine because I'm being flanked.
Got it.
But your defense is actually an attack at the same time as theirs.
Right.
Okay.
But you have to take a -1.
Yeah, but I have to take a -1, and I'm going to use my one time a night reroll.
Dun dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Actually, yeah, okay, you would have to because you wouldn't win that with. Yep, you got to get higher than a 7 to beat him, but that's a good time to do it because
Come on, Bob.
it'd be too hard to get higher than a 7.
Fuck. Except that I rolled 2 6s.
About a 6.
I rolled a 6 the first time. I rolled a 6 this time. So I rolled a 2 both times actually because I have the -1.
Yep.
All right. I lost.
To a guy who rolled a 1.
So the cultist does 4 damage, which is negated by your armor.
Yep.
The other
Yep.
guy does half damage 10, so that does hit you.
I go
-5.
through 5.
Yep.
He's
Takes
got
5.
one left in his armor, though, right?
One left. What do you mean?
Because he has 5.
Well, no, it doesn't. I can't carry one over.
Can't carry your
It's
armor.
each.
This little
it's each
piece wasn't
hit.
damaged, and that's where you hit me.
It's each. Well, it's
Hit me here.
First
No, here. Hit me here. Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess.
oh yeah, Llama, come and help me.
All right. So with my scimitar and my long arms, can I reach? I guess I can occupy because he's a part of me, right? He's one of my team, so I can occupy the same square with him, or no?
No, you can go through a square, but you can't occupy the same square.
Ah, I've lost myself. There we are. Well, he was there, so then I can't get past him.
No, you can't. This
Can he take a 5-foot
And
step?
there's no way for me to back up and let her in.
no, that not. I
Not
mean,
really?
that's the reason that they took this spot is because it's
Yep.
highly.
So go
Okay.
back where you were.
I'm gonna.
Can I reach over him with my scimitar? And I mean, I'm tall and right. Don't I have reach to some extent? Let's see. I'm 6'3" with a 4-foot long scimitar.
Problem
Well,
with that.
next.
Mub has to move to attack, and there's no way that he could predict what you were doing. So
Right. Next round, I'm going to try to push this guy backwards.
All right, then I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm going to see the situation for what it is, and if I go stand there, I'm just going to get shot at by that cowardly archer. Would that make
Yeah.
sense that I would understand that?
I don't know if depending on where the archer stands, he doesn't
I
have
don't-
a line of sight on you yet.
But I
You
don't
will-
know that. I just know that there's an archer down there somewhere.
Yeah.
Are you raging?
well,
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
there's
so I'm probably
more
not
to-
thinking.
Hang on.
So
I
I'm
got-
supposed to go stand there and drool, basically. Oh, good Lord. Okay, I think we've drawn him out. Let's run.
Hang on. Oh, you guys aren't seeing the full picture. Oh, now you are. Yeah. Let me get this guy down because I had those guys
The
off
full
to the.
picture's back.
Yep.
I mean, again, like Chuck said, I'm raging. I wouldn't think like that. I just want to get
Right.
past you.
Well, I mean, the good news is you can't get past Mub, but they can't get past Mub either. So
That's not good news. They're gonna chop him up like Chuck.
Okay.
you have right
Llama,
now.
back up. We'll let my brother light it up in here.
Are you not seeing, Don? Can you not see clearly?
I can see the dragon claw. I can see the cultist. I can see this archer.
He can't see what I can see, Gordon.
Yeah.
There's about 7 more down to your left.
Yeah.
Okay, I do not see them.
They have a light too. Let me put a little light in. That should be enough to. Is that?
They look like
Yes, I see lots of them now.
like they have a buffet set up for us. Oh wait, where's the buffet?
So Llama,
Well,
you
let's-
move, but you're kind of stuck. You can't really attack around
Can't-
Mub. There's not enough room to do that. So
So
yeah, you
let's
guys.
get our cowardly old archer
Listen.
down there.
Right.
Can
Yeah.
I crawl over Mub? Is he on the ground? No, you're still
No, I'm
standing.
not on the ground. I'm standing up fighting.
He's
Could
actively.
I shoot a fireball over their heads?
The only one that can do anything, Mub, is this other archer that is back there. So she's going to take a shot at you.
Okay. Llama, back up.
I can't. I already took my turn to move
I
forward.
meant next time. I'm just saying next time. So
Dodge,
yeah,
Actually,
me
I
dodge.
only yeah.
parry, spin, thrust.
Aha!
Hooyah!
Saw that one coming. Mub has realized he's in danger.
I'm in danger.
Okay.
Raiders. So they're all pretty much stuck down there. Balthazar, Sartre, you guys want to do anything where you're at?
Can I, if I moved up, could I shoot a fireball over Mub?
Yes.
That's what I want to do.
These caves are about 15 feet high.
Okay, so yeah, he's not that tall, and let's see. I'm trying to figure out.
Don't come all the way down. I mean, think about where you're going to come because I got to get out of here, and so does Mub.
Yeah, I can't see grid, so I don't know precisely where I need to be.
Also, Sartre, remember you can only move 15 feet.
Yeah,
And still,
back up right now. Don't come down here yet.
Okay. Uh, uh, Gordon, can you give me kind of an approximation where I could be?
What's your range?
you could kind of jam yourself into this corner right here. See that?
Yeah. Okay.
You can kind of lift up onto that rock and people could get past you there.
Right.
Okay. So
But that's more than
at this
15
point, do I
feet.
have the next turn to shoot a
Yeah.
fireball
Yeah, you have to go next turn because you move more than.
since I moved? All right, I'm finna throw a fireball.
Okay. Anybody else? Balthazar, Ming, you guys?
I'm waiting for Balthazar to move. Then I'm gonna fall in behind.
Okay. Doesn't
But-
appear to
but-
be any action on the other end of
Was
town.
that
Yeah.
15?
Here, and then it's 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna jump off.
Oh, dang it, that
Yep.
was 20.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we can stop here.
That's as far as I can move, so.
That's
Yeah.
a cluster.
Yeah,
There.
I want.
Sorta.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll catch you later.
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
All right, see ya.
That's fine, Gordon. Thanks.
You're welcome. That was fun for me too. Thanks.